Hello friends, I am Dr. Nitin Naik from the Department of Structural Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopaga. Friends, in this video, we will discuss about drawing of column along with its footing in Revit. Already you have used Revit architecture to develop 3D views of a building. Here, we will discuss how to draw different structural components in Revit. So before going for the actual drawing, let us discuss about the problem or the drawing which we are going to prepare in Revit. So this is our drawing. This drawing shows all the details about the levels and dimensions. So here the dimensions of our problem or the footing, column, PCC, etc. are given. In this figure, this is slab and hence top of the slab is designated as slab level. Here this is floor and hence this is plinth level. In Revit we have to start our drawing by creating different levels and that's why this drawing is prepared. Next one is ground level. So this is ground level. This is column and this is footing. Size of this footing is 1000 by 1000 mm. So this is square footing and this is footing top. Here this is footing bottom and this footing, below this footing there is a plain cement concrete slab. The thickness of this slab is 150 mm and its size is 1200 mm by 1200 mm. So remember the footing size is 1000 mm and the PCC size is 1200 mm by 1200 mm. So this is 1000 mm plus 100 plus 100. So offset is there on both the sides of the footing for this PCC slab. So 100 mm and 100 mm offset is there. This is footing, this is column. As we know the construction process, first PCC bed is constructed and on that bed footing is constructed. Then from footing the column starts and it projects up to plinth level. Above the ground level it projects up to plinth level and then plinth is constructed and then above the plinth we are casting the columns up to slab level. So we will follow the same process. First we will place a column from slab to plinth level and then from plinth to footing top level and then we will construct or draw footing and then PCC. So let us go to our Revit software. This is the interface and remember the levels are prepared as per our requirement. Our requirement is this. We are having these different levels: slab, plinth, ground level, footing top, footing bottom, PCC, etc. And these are the dimensions. Thickness of this footing is given, thickness of slab is given. All these details are given in the drawing. Accordingly, the levels are prepared. First level is ground level 0, then plinth level is there 1000 mm above the ground level, then above plinth there is a slab and the slab is 3000 mm above the plinth level, so this is 4000. Now below the ground level, this level it shows footing top, it is below the ground level at a distance of 1050 mm and then the thickness of footing is 300 mm and hence this highlighted level is footing bottom 1350. It means that the thickness of footing is 300 mm and below that there is a PCC of 150 mm thick and hence this is the level of PCC below the footing bottom, and you know how to create all these levels. Okay. Now let us start the actual drawing. So after having all these levels, here this is the project browser. We'll go to structural plan and we will select slab level. Now first we will place the column. Now to place the column we have to go to structure tab, press column command. So number of commands will be now highlighted. See, this is a slanted column, means the column which is inclined, and this is vertical column. So we need vertical column. So I will press vertical column. So here in property browser, a column you can observe 300 mm. I have already used this column, hence it is appearing. Otherwise, you have to load the family, and if you load the family, the very first view which will be available in this window will be like this. So here we will open the Revit family, and in Revit family, if we move in downward direction, you will find structural column folder. Open this folder. Here number of options are there. For columns, we will use concrete column. So let us open this folder, and again there are different types of column. This is concrete square column. This is concrete round column. Concrete round column with drop cap. Concrete rectangular column. Concrete rectangular column with drop cap. Select concrete rectangular column or square column as per your requirement. Now if the size is not according to the drawing, you can edit the column which is there in the family. Just press this edit button, and here you can create a duplicate column. Press this duplicate button and give name to the column. So you can give any name to this column. Suppose I am using letter N for this column. Okay. Now we can edit the dimensions of the column. Suppose my column is of 450 mm by 450 mm. So here you can write 450. Here you can change it to 450. Okay. Press OK. The new column will appear in the property browser. Since I am already having that column of size 300 mm by 300 mm, if you press this drop down, it will highlight the size of column 300 mm. Okay, I will use this column. Remember, I am at slab level of structural plan. So here I will place the column. The column is placed. Press escape key twice, and now this is the column. Now we will see how the column is placed. It is placed at slab level, so it will project in downward direction below the slab level. So this is the column. This is the column which is placed at slab level and it is extended up to the plinth level. Okay. Now here we have to extend this column below the plinth level up to the top of the footing. I have already explained you the stages in construction. First PCC is placed, then footing is constructed, then from the top of footing column is constructed up to plinth. And in Revit we are moving in opposite direction. First we place column from slab to plinth, and then from plinth to the footing top, right? Now how to place the column from plinth to the footing top? First I will just shift the column to the left side because levels are there, so it should not overlap. Okay, so this is the column selected. Press this button copy, and then this is paste option. Just click the drop down and select the option aligned to selected level. If you click this, a window will appear. So this window is suggesting us to select the level. So we have copied this column which is placed at slab level, and now we will place it at plinth level. Press OK. you will find that the column is now placed at plinth level and it is projecting beyond the PCC. So we have to limit the column up to footing top. So this column is selected by default. So here in the property browser, you will find the base level. Now the base level, it must be the footing top. So let us press the drop down and select FT for footing top. Okay, FT for footing top. Then the base offset means offset of this column beyond the footing top. So we have to limit the column up to footing top. Therefore the base offset must be equal to 0. Now you can see the column is now placed from plinth level to the footing top. Now below this column we will place this footing. Footing size is 1000 by 1000 mm. So again this is Revit interface. We are in structure tab. Now we will place the footing. For that we have to select the level footing top. At footing top we can place the footing. So let us come to the footing top level FT in structural plan. This is the footing top level and this figure is showing column. Now we will place footing below this column. So select isolated footing and now load the family for the footing which is to be placed. I will just go back for better understanding and now here this is structural foundations. Just open this folder, you will find footing rectangular. Select this family footing rectangular footing will appear. Now our size is 1000 by 1000 mm. You can edit the size by pressing this button edit type and here create a duplicate file, name that file and just change the dimensions 1000 and thickness is 300. Since I have already used the for this footing, so we need not have to edit it, but otherwise you can edit it. Suppose your foundation thickness is different than 300, create duplicate. So here say we will name it as 250. Okay, so our foundation thickness is say 250, size is 1200 by 1200 mm. So I have changed the size 1200 by 1200 mm, thickness 250. Press OK. This footing will appear in the property browser, but we will not create new footing since it is available with us. This is the new footing. You can check its parameter. See the size 1000 by 1000 and thickness 300. So it is as per our requirement. So this is the footing. Place the footing. Locate the center of column. We are placing this footing as level FT, footing top. So footing will be placed below this level. Yes, now the footing is placed. Press the escape key twice. Let us check it in elevation, south elevation. This is the footing which is placed below the column. Now below this footing we will place the slab, that is plain cement concrete slab. This slab we will place. Okay. For that we have to select the level footing bottom. So come to structural plans, footing bottom level. Okay. Now this is footing bottom level and you can view that foundation. Now PCC is a slab. So select in structure tab, select slab, structural foundation slab, structural foundation slab. Now in our figure, we know that this slab is having projection of 100 mm to this side, 100 mm to this side. Size of this slab is 1200 by 1200. Size of footing is 100 by 100. So to all sides there is an offset of 100 mm, right? So here we can select that offset. Thickness of this foundation slab, let us check what is the thickness in edit type. The thickness is 150, default thickness. So okay, we need not have to duplicate it. Only we have to select the offset. Now to select the offset to draw the slab, we will select pick line command, and here we will select the offset of 100 mm. You need not have to type mm because already I have selected the unit mm. Okay, if you type it like this mm, no problem. Now let us select the edges of the footing. Automatically the offset of 100 mm will be selected like this. Just finish this mode. Slab is placed below the footing. Just check it in south elevation. Okay, so this is our footing with a slab. You can observe this entire drawing in 3D mode. Yes, this is the footing which now we have placed. We have prepared this drawing in Revit. See, in this way we can draw footing in Revit. Okay, now in the next video we will discuss how to place a reinforcement